Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
It is good to see you again.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
'Tis as you say.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my... Well, this can't be happening.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large.
And? I've no objections.
I am shamed. Much obliged. Take this.
I will finish this, here and now. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
As a matter of fact, who could have guessed that so many who were once arisen yet live? Though they are arisen no longer, it seems they still retain special powers. I wonder if they were possessed of steadfast wills of their own.
So, go on.
Got to find myself a patron with heavy pockets.
Must hold out till someone comes to read me.
This ox cart you've got to pay.
Oh no! I'll not be done in by the likes of you!
You'll not live to the back! How do you like that? Until the next time, no. I shall leave the cheese teams when we truly defeated when their skulls smashed beyond repair. The might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
That's it! Well marched. Tongues like sandpaper. Crack a few skulls if you want to. I'm not dead on my feet after today's training.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy more.
Someday, I'll forge a blade fit to slay dragons.
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. I'm retired, see? Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick them back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
Where did you go, Master? 'Twas dreadful lonesome without you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Lest all that vin go to waste.
Prepare yourself.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind. Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
One of us has been drenched. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength. Does anyone care to push? A flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold on. Stay right there. Are at your disposal. One of us is drenched.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
Keep your eyes peeled and beware of dark corners.
I am well aware of the particulars. How many times have we come?
Slimes, there! Ice will be most effective against this foe.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Understood. I shall watch over this till the hour of its use.
I've got a good feeling about this one. This ought to suffice. Unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
Indeed, you are correct. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Now that is a surprise.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Do you bear a fondness for this place, Arisen? I can think of no other reason why we should visit it so often.
Come. The Arisen's motivations are not our... It's a question.
Planning to return, I hope. Ort tells me there's more to be found here.
It's vital we know our limits. No treasure is worth risking our necks over.
I can't wait to find out what's inside. You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Yeah.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here. Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy more.
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
You're back! Have you any glimmer call for me? Look at it all! This'll last us a good while. You've my gratitude. Brocker! We've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
'Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal anymore. I'm done, understand? I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see to it yourself. Now leave me be. My matron.
I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir, but mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing that sword for you. Way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you? I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see your faith was well placed. Mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest sense. I'll be needing some time. But I'll see it done all the same. You mark me. This blade will be shining like a star by the time I'm finished with it.
Sasara might be the dwarf's apprentice, but restoring that sword will be no mean feat. Is she truly up to the task?
That changes things.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't...
Many thanks.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent.
Given the state of things. I may have to close the inn now. Do come again.
A customer, then. That...
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
That does seem to be the case. What's more, only a select few are granted entry.
I'm grateful for your trust, sir. Mayhap not soon as...
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Looking for ords in particular?
Somehow my feet
Treat myself to a tipple before bed.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Have a look. Hoy! No need to overthink. Kid, you can check leisure doing...
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
No need to overthink. Kid, you can change it on a leisure doing...
I've never seen this sort of craftsmanship. How'd they work such a pattern into the blade? Hi there, Arisen! Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick of progress toward restoring that sword of yours. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why these things ne'er see battle, eh? If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel, mayhap the rest had come easier.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade. If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brocker's explained the process to me, but I wonder if that's enough.
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword, but I've no doubt that Sir Sara is up to the task.
'Tis as you say.
Knowing that the patterns on the sword were the work of a blaze hammer complicates matters somewhat. Suppose I'll sleep on it. Mayhap the answer will come to me on the morrow.
How could that whelp fail to recognize the distinctive traces of a blaze hammer? But it's what she does next that really counts.
I end up feeling after a day of rest. No shortage one of these days.
just what it is.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
You're the one who brought that regalia sword here in the first place, aye? It's that fool apprentice of mine. I haven't seen her since yesterday. Knowing her, she's skipped off to the mountain base cave on Volcanic Island to try her hand with a blaze hammer. It's the only place with enough heat, see? Since you're the one who inspired this nonsense, you'd best go find her. And bring her back in one piece, lest I ring my hammer against that hollow shell you call a skull!
Got to press on. There's much need to do.
Somehow my feet...
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
There, Master! Red wall!
I will finish this, here and now.
I'll incant the same spell and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. Ha! They are right to fear us.
Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers?
Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Come on! Don't drag me!
You got better on me, man.
That was a sight to behold.
I merely did as you commanded.
I like that.
I know precisely when a curative is...
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? I've got a good feeling about this one.
This should be of use. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Foremost priority is to get out those flames. After that attack, we would be invincible.
If 'tisn't the Arisen, come to check up on me, have ya? Well, I'm faring just fine. In fact, I've done it! See? 'Tis a blaze hammer. All that's left is to get this to the forge outside the cave. I hope you're ready, Arisen, as there's not a moment to spare. Follow me!
Make haste for the cave exit.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
We're doing well so far. Already halfway there. Tis still scalding hot. Let's strive to keep it that way.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Hurry! We're nearly there now. If it's heat. We've made it out at last. Good on you for keeping up. Right, now to do what I came here for, then it's back to the smithy for the finishing touches.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Ah, I just remembered. Is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine.
Fancy a gander?
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come to enjoy the waters of the curative spring yourself? The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready to leave. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. Perhaps you would look into it on my behalf? I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
Who could have orchestrated? The rogue you captured has been interrogated.
Fancy a gander?
I've weapon. Truth be told, I'm of half. For mine to pack up and leave. What with always a pleasure.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Interested in my wares?
I could die.
Time to be heading alongside. Well met. Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Maybe I'll treat myself to a pickle before.
You bird-brained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say it is one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
Come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf. I hope you're pleased with how the sword turned out. I certainly am. I'm going to keep learning all sorts of techniques till I'm no longer an apprentice. But expect great things of me, you hear?
Cycle of war and peace.
I hope you're pleased. I certainly am. I'm going to keep learning. Expect great things.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Can't put a price on quality.
Yeah, my back. A customer then. That.
It seems we must have a word with the fiend who attacked Empress Nadinia. He rots in Batal's jail as we speak. I can guide you there if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
That's enough.
Something smells divine.
I've got you focused.
Use a rest.
Shift's only just begun.
Still no luck.
This isn't worth my time.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Nice place, this.
Monsters ranged near ere they dared before.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye? coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail. Reckon ye must suppose I got this job. If you want to know who I... Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Ugh. Ugh.
Fair enough.
Is this where you've been all this time? It is rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
So, the brigand claims to have been employed by the coral snakes. Interesting. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. But if Her Majesty is to be protected, we must flush the betrayer out at all costs. Might I beg a moment of your time, Sir Arisen? What I'm about to reveal is known only to a select few in all Batal. I trust you will be prudent. During his interrogation, the brigand let slip that another assassin would be sent to kill the Empress. In the name of caution, Her Majesty has taken up residence in a location known only to me. There she will remain till the danger has passed. My plan is thus. You will inform the coral snakes of the Empress's location. A false one, of course. Tell them that you have her in your custody. And that if they wish to confirm her identity, they must come to the empty abode south along Flamebearer Palace Road. It is my hope that this will lure the mastermind to the fore. For you.
What say we gather some information?
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Only may I plumb the depths of my own soul.
Go on, have a look.
This worrying's giving me an achy back.
There's a tavern that's...
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Lugging a sandbag over to the fence. On my...
Some of it, please. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
What do you want? You've got the Empress. This some kind of jape? Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. You one of us? Right then. I'll pass these tidings along to our interested party. Where should I tell them to find you? The empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path, is it? Fair enough. Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path.
Control?
I've got to do this. Shift's only just begun.
Admirable work. You say so myself.
Would that I could spend all day.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
I've got to looking for all invitations. One in town.
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the Coral Snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently. Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, my face is like as not to be known to our villain. I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill the role of Empress during the exchange.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think...
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you are prepared.
It seems you are called upon to act alone, so we pawns shall join your audience. I do hope you play your part well.
True enough.
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are your preparations concluded? I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have received word that someone approaches our location. Find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself. May all go as planned.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door? Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might she...
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like...
Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. Fortunately for you. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on. Kill her. That is far enough. You must forgive me. I suspected foul dealings from the moment I heard the Empress was being held here. However, with this display you have earned my trust. In truth, she cannot die here. We must have her meet her, and in a place more fitting. Tell me, do you know what it takes to inspire action in this world? Tragedy. Yes, tragedy. The emotion that floods forth in the wake of such events can change the world entire.
Consider what a tragedy of singular measure, such as that of a great leader martyred for her ideals, could achieve.
A worthy funeral pyre for an empress. Wouldn't you agree? And so Her Majesty's tragedy must be made a spectacle of, that all Batal might bear witness and shed tears of blood.
So this was your aim. It all becomes clear.
On your knees. We have you surrounded. Sir Armhild! So it was you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose. And as for your Majesty, I must say I am disappointed. You would go so far to save your own neck, rather than do what is best for the future of this country.
We understand what you desired to achieve. Yet we also believe that no ideal can truly be born from bloodshed. Perhaps you will ponder this in your solitude. By our authority as Empress, we hereby place you under arrest.
Sir Ermhild's was a vile plot. I only hope she is the last villain seeking to advance her aims through murder.
We pity Ermhild, but her ideals are not our own. We do not believe that Batal would be best served by a martyred Empress. We pity Ermhild.
That fool understands naught. Does she think she can exact change in this world through goodwill alone?
I shall escort Sir Ermhild to her cell. I cannot thank you enough for your aid in this matter, Sir Arisen. I shall escort Sir
That fool understands naught.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen? I've a knack for gathering items, and...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
This lad...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I'd fain hear you speak on any... Would you lend your ear to my request? Oh, I see.
Shall we get some rest, then? To this world I return.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I inquire as to what's become of the regalia sword? So this is how the sword looked in its glory days of yore. 'Tis splendid to behold. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it means something more. Something, pray. Give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work she has done. Impeccable, I should say. And you, Sir Arisen, you have my sincerest gratitude. You have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred treasures. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall adorn your noble hip with bated breath.
Right,
It is our duty
some
to
sleep.
see this peace.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
Methinks our best bet is to make our way into the Forbidden Magic Research Lab through the rear entrance. Right, just follow me.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters? As a matter of fact, it cannot be denied. When I was an archer, my bowmanship left much to be desired. Things are much simpler as a warrior. I need but forge on, weapon raised.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Many thanks.
I trust we only purchased what we required, Arisen.
aught in particular?
I must burn.
Doesn't think to get to. Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
No one around here to pester me, at least. I'll not spur. More than my life's worth is.
Tranquil places such as this.
Interested in my wares?
Always good to see ya. I've got a request. If you feel that's a shame. There's light armor.
If I sleep on my work. Suppose I'd best get to work.
Surely I'm overdue a date. Lost track of time.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Good day, sir.
We presume that Lord Fe... We would use such insights to benefit our...
What to do? What to do? Well, this is no good. I've got to focus.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as
Fancy a look at my wares? The world's changing. Not sure how much. Longer I can keep the inn open. Do come again.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
I must
Suppose
burn.
I best earn my keep.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
This place never fails to calm my soul.
I sense a plot at work here.
We presume... The lambent flame protects us. We presume that Lord Fe... The lambent flame protects us.
Who dare? Much obliged. Who dare I try? Laudable.
This bodes ill. I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet. Lost track of time. This place is too
Nice,
comfortable.
juicy beasts. Too many people.
Let down my hair.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
One wrong move, and I dread to.
We presume that Lord Phaesus may be found in... Extraordinary. We presume... Impressive.
Who dare I trust? I'm in your debt. Who dare I trust? That went well.
Still no luck.
Still a walk.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep. Do come again.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
A customer then.
You seem
That's
inspired.
interesting.
The shift's only just begun.
Look as long as you... Please. Do come again.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant. There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Wait to see what the day holds. I'm like to fall asleep.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
I've trained for this. Time to be heading home.
Living God.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet up a moment.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
How did I end up in this miserable place?
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Almost nodded off for a moment
Not
there.
sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
A good sleep will ensure...
Is this the abode of the Good Arisen? Pray, pardon the intrusion. I am an attendant in the service of Empress Nadinia. Her Majesty would make a request of you. Might you have a moment to hear it? With my gratitude, sir. Her Majesty awaits you outside. Pray.
We thank you for meeting us at this late hour, Sir Arisen. There is a service we would ask of you. We require protection of both our person and our identity as we make for our destination within the city.
Though Batal has no official dealings with Vermund, the countenance of its Empress is widely known. I dare say even a common soldier would recognize Her Majesty. And trouble would undoubtedly ensue should the Empress's presence be discovered. You must see to it that Her Majesty arrives at her destination unseen.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee see us there safely before dawn breaks.
Now, let us be off! We ought not to delay our departure any further.
Pray remain vigilant while escorting Empress Nadinia. We pawns shan't follow, that you might attract less notice.
That's just what I was thinking.
Fancy a look at my wares? Lots to do.
I beg you. I need that medicine.
Can't help you, I'm afraid. My stock's low enough as 'tis. I shan't go selling what little I've got left to a ruddy beastren.
But my wife, she's like to waste away if I don't get it to her.
How very cruel. We ne'er imagined matters to be so dire. Is there aught we may do to aid this man?
You have a kind heart, Your Majesty, but you cannot afford to reveal yourself here, else we may ne'er reach our destination. Perhaps the Good Arisen would assist this gentleman in Her Majesty's stead.
What? You in the market for some medicine as well? A likely story. I heard you whispering out there. You mean to give it to that beastren scum, don't you? What a good heart our Arisen has. But I shan't be selling it to you if 'tis to end up in beastren hands. Well, 'tis a princely sum to pay on behalf of a common beastren. But I'll take it. Can't afford to refuse a deal that sweet. The medicine's all yours.
This is the medicine I need. You'd give it to me, sir? Oh, happiest of days! My wife is saved! Words cannot express my gratitude to you, sir. I shall never forget this good turn you've done me.
That was neatly done, Sir Arisen. His lady wife ought now recover. We shall pray that 'twill be so.
Come, we've a ways to travel yet before we reach the Rose Chateau. We ought make haste.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Another errand to see to.
Oi, you lot, help me. I've got a soldier on my tail.
You appear before us to beg that we abet you in a crime of your own doing.
son of a...
Silence, brigand! 'Tis off to the jail with you.
'Tis a hard life these people lead, that they should be so desperate as to turn to villainy. Yet a kindness granted to a man fallen so far would do little to better his circumstances. Let us press on.
The only person I believe in is myself.
We have arrived at last. Thank you kindly, Sir Arisen. Now, to attend to the matter for which we have come. Prithee await our return here. We are grateful for your patience. The matter is attended to. We have allies here in the Rose Chateau who offer their aid to our cause in secret. Namely, to create a place where the Beastrons of Vermund may live in peace.
Were it to come to light that Batal has provided aid of any kind to Vermund, there would be a scandal, and all of Her Majesty's good deeds would be unmade. Thus, Her Majesty must work in secret, offering her support from the shadows. But let us not linger. I have arranged for an ox cart to meet us by the statue of the Arisen.
Do you know before whose likeness we now stand? 'Tis that of Rotheus, founder of Vermund. Oh yes, was none other than a Beastron who gave rise to this kingdom. Yet, in spite of this history, our people find little welcome here. Quite the opposite, as we have witnessed this night. Past wars twixt Vermund and Batal have done much to worsen Beastron's standing here. This we cannot deny. Yet as ruler of a Beastron nation, we can do no less than long for the day in which our people will be treated kindly wheresoe'er they may tread. And we would be remiss not to pray that the future you envision, as predestined ruler of this domain, shall be in alignment with our own. We bid you good night, Sir Arisen.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen. Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find...
Might as well take... You can look while you're... Stop by again soon.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
Sandbag. I went to the fencing.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Faye's... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasis even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you are offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasis is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Now, as I've said, Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving 2 of my problems, then. Brigands look.
Tal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
There's a tavern that stops new liquor.
Well met. It is good to see people in such minds.
One day. Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I feel more welcome.
Sure I can handle this.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
So you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen? I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful. I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
I'll take any chance not to think on my trouble.
Not a foe in sight.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Flying foes are the worst of the lot. How are we struggling from this distance?
By your leave.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Oh, very well. It's vital you remain level-headed.
I trust in you!
You've made yourself... One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Learn of Britain gets the word.
This brute has quite the temper. shall lead the charge!
It would seem Batal has a prominent statue of its own. Let us approach, that we might examine it further. I espy a hobgoblin.
Ingredients are plentiful thereabouts. No harm in picking them.
And I take the rest.
Hand over all the coins to purse, now.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
How do you like that? Five badges are at your disposal.
Why, thank you. Take this as a
A device of fascinating construction. Built to carry freight. And people, by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Lay down your arms, or you hurt yourself.
Lay down your arms.
And I take the rest.
Feast your eyes on this!
Come out and play.
The sun has not set. We could rest here now or press on a while longer.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship. You have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes!
Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge!
My apologies. You're an old man. Ah, 'tis you. Ha! Should have
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
I wasn't expecting mercy. Pity the foe who challenges you, Master. come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
At the end of the day, our vocations are...
'Tis clear to me that my fate is to aid you. Ah, but which dragon do you seek? The dragon that stole your heart shall appear before you when the time is come. Surely you do not ask of the so-called lesser dragon. 'Twas slain in Batal by your own hand, after all. If 'tis yet another dragon you seek, then perhaps you ought to search for it yourself. Your Is this a glimpse of the Arisen's journey, I see?
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Look at you. You've become quite the seasoned...
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Well met, son. Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Don't you e'er tire of
Welcome to... For bread and board, you'll find none better. Glad to be of service, sir.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
What should I do?
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals? You have. Incredible! That is no small feat. I must admit. Yet here you are. And this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Ma.
I'll carefully conserve my strength. Nothing to report, I'm afraid. We must rest, though the sun... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
Shall we get underway?
Well met, sir.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
Oh, it is finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Phaesus at once. Though, mayhap... Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. You take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Phaesus. You won't reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint Tower. There your journey will come to an end, one way or another.
Then I wish you good...
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Unfathomably enormous! I dare say a Cyclops will be as an ant beside it!
I should like to know its purpose. Where is it headed?
Twould really be better if it stayed still. Given the size of it, it could crush us all underfoot.
sword phases. 'Tis not a foe to be faced by those hoping to see the morrow.
Mine's not the stone puppet, then. We move.
I'm simply to deliver him to the tower, eh? Suppose I ought to have expected the catch.
My word. What is that? Your statue appears to be pursuing Lord Phaesus.
Of course. The answer was staring me right in the face. Easily done.
Master. There are cracks in the construct's exterior. Leave it to me.
I could use some help.
victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
We've heard a lot about this Lord Phaser's fellow. Perhaps we will finally gain an audience with him at Moonglint Tower. I know the way. Follow me. You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. It is no more or less than what one might have expected. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. It appears we found a ballista.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares. This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. The sun descends.
Would seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermund.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
Can't wait for the new equipment's coming. Time to be heading.
Can ill afford to linger here.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
leisure, sir. Why? Perusing. Your letters. You come again? I've a selection. Of wares that leisure doing business. Well met. Leisure doing business.
Imagine you want to stay in such a place.
Beg pardon, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Beg pardon, if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Glad to be of service, sir.
At long last, I am returned.
Beg pardon if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Shall we get some rest then?
No one's come to mind. I just nodded up for my red calls and I shall resist.
Trouble here. Let's move along. Ooh, stomach's bleeding.
Not where should I like getting
Coming, Master.
Tis some manner of device. Shall we activate it, Arisen?
Your fate is ours to share. And whether ill or boon awaits, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Well now. I'm a lucky man. Thought I was waiting here for naught. But when someone finally does come along, 'tis you. I've always wanted a real fight with you. One-on-one. Here's my chance. You're not holding back on me, are you, Sir?
Tis Sir Ragnar, Master. We've not heard of this great man since he parted ways with the crew. Yet there he stands.
He seems to desire a bout. You ought to fight him alone. We shall await you here. Best of luck to you.
This is absurd.
Tis some manner of device. Shall we activate it, Arisen?
Your fate is ours to share. And whether ill or boon awaits, these skills shall be no less valuable to us.
You're not holding back on me, are you, Sir Arisen?
Tis Sir Ragnar, Master. We've not heard of this man since you parted ways with the crew. Yet there he stands.
He seems to desire a bout. You ought to...
It was a rotten life. I'm not sorry to see it end. At least I went out fighting.
You have bested Sir Ragnar, Master. An incomparable feat, but we cannot revel in your triumph. We must press on.
I knew it would be so.
You got me.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
It is of vital importance to have a word with the defacers. The Pretender need not be present.
The Arisen is being torn. Quick, douse the flames!
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the dogma of dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all. Not enough. Cursed, Arisen. You've doomed us all to the cycle. Anew.
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt face the dragon's dogma. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? Would become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider this heart, how it is thou came to be. How the once closed paths before we came to be built. Think well, reason, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. The outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet arisen, born of a hapless faith always may be. Perchance it is thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon? Seek conflict with mighty foe.
Its breath. Sick more than a blister.
Even our
come at last.
We must needs put all fear from our hearts.
I shall not fail you.
My magics are at your disposal.
Evade its fiery breath and strike ere it recovers. Might I be resistance?
When the heart is exposed, that's our chance.
Well aware of that. Foremost priority is to douse those flames.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
Thou hast trained well, Arisen.
This is your moment, Master. Strike true.
Its heart ought to be our target. That means getting within range of its paw. Be wary. Now, while the heart is exposed. Well done.
There is no turning back on the path of blue. Saga flesh.
We're not like to survive. Its magics unstable. Watch for them carefully. Avoid them especially.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength. Macht Riker.
I shall draw its focus. I shall see to it this does not happen again. Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully, then watch for an opening to strike.
Come, Arisen.
Its weak point eludes us yet. We might have more luck throwing it off balance if we were to clamber onto its back.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
Saga flesh. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the rivers of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the Great Will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's...
Stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with the benevolent hands of gods. You find it strange, but this is your world. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth, and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been... Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drake. As well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early prison gets the worm, as they say.
become of the world? Would that there were someone who could explain this madness? What fell magics have brought these decrepit bones to life?
One cannot be too careful.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of Vermund. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied, and sought ere greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One, the being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Why, 'twas all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of the new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. It is safe, and apt to become quite cheerful once a crowd settles in.
That's... what I was thinking.
We too once, as we walked, are one in despair and one for fear. Yet, you hold fast to your strength of will.
Your pawn is nowhere to...
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design? Then I bid ye farewell.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of hope for the people of this world. Alas, 'twill not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its heart.